we could live in a country powered entirely by truly just renewable energy, woven together by accessible public transit, in which jobs and opportunities of this transition are designed to systematically eliminate race and gender inequality. Caring for one another and caring for the planet could be the economy's fastest growing sectors. Many more people could have higher wage jobs with fewer work hours, leaving us ample time to enjoy our loved ones and flourish in our communities.
The leap must begin by respecting the inherent rights and title of the original caretakers of this land, starting by fully implementing the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. The latest research has shown that we can get 100% of our electricity from renewable resources within 2 decades. By 2050, we could have a 100% clean economy. We demand that the shift begin now.
No new infrastructure projects that lock us into increased extraction decades into the future. The new iron law of energy development must be, if you don't want it in your backyard, then it doesn't belong in anyone's backyard.
The time for energy democracy has come. Wherever possible, communities should collectively control new clean energy systems. Indigenous peoples and others on the front line of polluting industrial activity should be first to receive public support for their own clean energy projects.
We want a universal program to build and retrofit energy-efficient housing, ensuring that the lowest income communities will benefit first. We want high-speed rail powered solely by renewables and affordable public transit to unite every community across Canada. In place of more cars, pipelines, and exploding trains that endanger and divide us.
We want training and resources for workers in carbon-intensive jobs, ensuring they are fully able to participate in the clean energy economy. We need to invest in our decaying public infrastructure so that it can withstand increasingly frequent extreme weather events.
We must develop a more localized and ecologically based agricultural system to reduce reliance on fossil fuels, absorb shocks in the global supply, and produce healthier and more affordable food for everyone. We call for an end to all trade deals that interfere with our attempt to rebuild local economies, regulate corporations, and stop damaging extractive projects.
We demand immigration status and full protection for all workers. Canadians can begin to rebalance the scales of climate justice by welcoming refugees and migrants seeking safety and a better life.
We must expand those sectors that are already low carbon: caregiving, teaching, social work, the arts, and public interest media. A national childcare program is long past due.
Since so much of the labor of caretaking, whether of people or the planet, is currently unpaid, and indeed often performed by women, we call for a vigorous debate about the introduction of a universal basic annual income.
We declare that austerity is a fossilized form of thinking that has become a threat to life on Earth. The money we need to pay for this great transformation is available. We just need the right policies to release it. An end to fossil fuel subsidies, financial transaction taxes, increased resource royalties, a higher income tax on corporations and wealthy people, a progressive carbon tax, cuts to military spending. We must work swiftly towards a system in which every vote counts and corporate money is removed from political campaigns.
This is a great deal to take on all at once, but such are the times in which we live. The drop in oil prices has temporarily relieved the pressure to dig up fossil fuels as rapidly as high-risk technologies will allow. This pause in frenetic expansion should not be viewed as a crisis, but as a gift. It has given us a rare moment to look at what we have become and decide to change.
And so, we call on all those seeking political office to seize this opportunity and embrace the urgent need for transformation. This is our sacred duty to those this country has harmed in the past, to those suffering needlessly now in the present, and to all who have a right to a bright and safe future. Now is the time for boldness. Now is the time to leap